Good morning. I am doing Good Samaritan duties today, and I had instant regret the minute I agreed to do it. I left my house 10 minutes earlier than the early that I tell myself to leave, which is good. I'm on the ball today, but I had some stuff in my mind. I was gonna make it short, and then I was like, nah, bro, I need to waffle. So this is gonna be a whole video. When starting this walk with God, you think that it's gonna be all flowers and roses and it's just praise the Lord, life is good. But you don't realize, or we don't actually pay attention to the real trials and tribulations that come with this journey of getting to know God and living with God. Yeah, and it's like when God says something, he means it. Let me not say he, it. Non-gender. Because it's a it. Who assign gender? People. I'm not with that. Yeah. That's a different conversation. Yeah. Like, when I started this walk with God, I got my proofs and things like, yep, I believe now, alright. Things started happening, and then I had a period of my life where I started going out there with certain friends. And you prayed a good prayer. You're like, Lord, remove the people from my life who wish me harm, those who are not of my highest good, those who don't need to be on this journey with me. All that good stuff. The thing I was chatting to at the time did some meaty things. Had to drop that. And said friends were around at the same time. And unfortunately, they got caught in the crossfire. Because after that, whenever it was time for us to go out, God was like, sit down, darling. You're not doing it. So I'm upset now, forgetting that I prayed that prayer. I don't know what these people have against me, if they've done anything, X, Y, Z, yeah. I'm just speaking the story from where I see it, and that's it. So, yeah, I'm going through this. I'm emotionally distraught because I'm now in solitude. I'm not chatting to no one. I'm not going out with my friends. I'm very upset, why me? But now, when I look back on it, I was doing an absolute madness. I was having the time of my life. And it was all taken away from me for my highest good. But I forgot I prayed the prayer, as you do. So I'm like, fine. Slowly I start to accept it. I start to remember. And the more time that I spend away from said friends and said people, I realize how, as much as I love them, they did have negative influences on my life. And again, I don't know if and or what was going on behind my back, but God saw it fit that they needed to be removed, so they were removed. And I get it now, because when I started chilling with them more, I started doing things that I don't usually do, slightly more ungodly things, taking me further away from my purpose. And that ain't it. God said, nah, G, come out of that, you're better than that. This isn't what I have you here for. I got you for something different. And I'm like, but why? I'm having so much fun. So, yeah, I'm here now. But that's not even the reason why I needed to complain today. I'm not even complaining. I'm sharing my story. The reason I came to share is because I did something that made me proud of myself. And in all of this period of solitude, introspection, working on thyself, it's made me have to be a lot stronger with my boundaries, with how I respect myself, etc. And that's the reason I found God strong in the first place anyway, because I was in a toxic relationship and I was like, Lord, give me a sign. Gave me the sign and I did listen. slapped me with another sign. I was like, no, it's Amber. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, in my period of solitude now, I started going to the gym. And one of the things that I really need to work on is my boundaries of saying no and meaning that no. So I had a little situation where I'm working out with someone and they have a slight little introspection of my history, and I'm like, I'm not interested in doing this right now, blah blah blah, like I'm just trying to focus on me, doing life, whatever. Cool. Said person, I started training with someone. Every now and then, thought it was nice and innocent. No. So every now and then we're training. Said person started doing certain things that I didn't like. I said, haha, carry on with that. This ain't happening no more. Said person didn't listen. Next time we trained together, person carried on doing some shit. I say, yo, this is the last time we're gonna train, but I'm laughing as I'm saying all this, yeah? Because I'm like, I'm dead serious, but you're not taking me serious. And I've said multiple things within this situation that this person did not take heed to and did not listen to. So I'm like, cool, I got pissed off. And I thought, me, I'm not confrontational, but I'll do what I have to anyway. So when the situation happened, I was annoyed and I knew that I needed to cut this person off, but the confidence and the lover girl inside of me was like, no, it'll be okay. Like, we can work around this. There is no working around this. It's not our business. So I was thinking about it for a little while. And I'm like, cool. Drafted up my message. It's like, no, you disrespected my boundaries. I said this is how it's going. Point blank, period. And it was calm. Said person apologized, understood what they did. But they were like, oh, I appreciate what you were doing for me, blah, blah, blah. Can we still do X day? And I was thought, maybe, why not? He'll be good for me for experience and blah, blah, blah. But I had to do a reading because I'm like, what does God want from this? Because inside me, I'm like, no, respect yourself. Stand on your boundaries. You said no, let it be a no. Don't let anything else happen. If it's meant to happen again in the future, maybe. But as of right now, you need to stand on your ground and mean what you say. Otherwise, you're just going to look like a bull. First you said, oh, yeah, I'm not going to train with you anymore. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, he apologized. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, yeah, you can have whatever you want from me. No. Stand your ground. So, no. I said no. And I was really proud of myself. That's the whole point of all this. And if God never kept me in my solitude, I would have never seen all of these things and got strong enough and confident enough in myself to actually stand on that and be like, no, and not give a heck. Like, I'm partially going through the, I don't know, I feel like whenever someone comes into your life and then leave your life, you have a sort of withdrawal, breakup, acceptance of energy leaving. I know it's deeper than that, but yeah, I haven't fully delved into that to fully put a name on it, but I know what I'm talking about. But on the flip side, I'm like, nah, this person doesn't deserve to have me their energy, so they're not gonna have it, and I'm not gonna allow myself to feel bad about it. And that's a strong upgrade. So I thank the Lord for allowing me to go through this.